guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking well aging. Now this is a term you've heard me talk about a lot before. You know, this is really a more non-invasive, holistic approach to anti-aging, and nothing wrong with the word anti-aging. I just personally feel like it kind of brings up the idea of like fighting aging or being against aging, at least in my mind. And so I really like the term well aging a lot better because, as I said, it's a holistic approach to anti-aging. It's about not only your skincare products, but it's about your lifestyle, it's about your mindset, it's about your well-being. And you know, I think aging is a great thing. As I get older, I feel more confident. I feel more comfortable in my skin. I don't want to go back, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to the future, but I definitely want to do it in the best way possible, right? So that's what well aging means to me, and I just think it's a great idea. So today I want to give you 5 rules, and I just lightly put that into parentheses because these are just 5 kind of starter basic concepts to get you started on your well aging journey. And guys, this is not just for like 30 plus, 40 plus. I mean, well aging, you can start this at any age. This is just about taking care of your skin, maintaining what you have, and doing it in the best way possible. So no matter what age you are, no matter, you know, where you are in your journey, I think that these rules or ideas can really apply. So if you're so ready to find out what they are, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get started. Rules 1 and 2 are super fundamental. These are the basics that we all have to master. Rule number 1 is mastering your skin's own unique oil-water balance. That is not what you were expecting me to say, was it? I think a lot of you are here for the really like special treatments and the ingredients and the products, and trust me, we are going to get into those in just a little bit. But as I said before, these have to be the fundamental steps that we master first, and really, oil and water balance is the key and the secret to your skin's health, to a healthy functioning moisture barrier. Healthy skin equals youthful, glowing, plump skin. These are the basics, but we gotta master them. Now, all skin does need some unique mixture of moisture, which is also known as oil, right? And hydration or water. We all do need both. Even the most oiliest skin and even the most driest skin, we do need a unique combination of both. So let's talk hydration. You know, there's a lot of different ways that you can achieve this within your skincare routine, but in my personal experience, toners are really the best way to do that. You know, these are purely hydrating products. They don't generally have a lot of other things going on that can kind of complicate matters sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And toners generally are so easily layered up. They don't build up heavy on the skin or overwhelm your skin the way like a essence or even a serum could. So here's just a couple of suggestions to get you started if you haven't really like embraced the love of toners just yet. So the Jung pH 5.5 Relief Toner, I'm going to recommend this for all skin types. It's a really minimal and gentle formulation. Even sensitive skin should love this one. If you are a little bit more acne prone, I really like the Benton Snail Bee Toner. This is great because there's a couple of great anti-inflammation ingredients in here and some calming and soothing ingredients for acne in here while still being really gentle and super hydrating. Now, maybe you already are on the toner train, right? Because you have super dehydrated skin. You already know that about yourself. You've got that thirsty dragon under your skin. You know which one I'm going to recommend for you. It's the Keep Cool and Soothe Bamboo Toner. You know, if you ask anybody in my family like what their skincare advice would be, and the skincare advice that was passed down to me from my grandma, to my mom, to me, now to you, is moisturizer. I promise you, this is the only like fundamental skincare concept that was ever drilled into my brain. I was not raised on a 10-step Korean skincare routine, guys. No way. But all the good advice in the Driscoll family is get a good moisturizer. It will serve you well. And I happen to agree. So here's a couple of recommendations. If you're more on the oily side, I really like the Klairs Fundamental Water Gel Cream. It's super, super light. Really light on the moisturization, not greasy, not shiny, not heavy. So this is gonna serve those of you who like a more lightweight moisturizer in your skincare routine. Now, one of my favorites, the Illiyoon Ceramide 8 Concentrate Cream. This is more medium weight cream. You know, it's not super heavy. This is gonna be good for those of you more combination who like a slightly more lock it down medium weight moisturizer. This is a good one. If you like something a little bit more rich, a little bit more nourishing, a little bit more on that moisturizing side, Pyunkang Yul 8 Cream Blue Label is the one I'm going to recommend for you. So rule number 2 is protect your skin from the sun. You know, UV rays and exposure to the sun without any protection really is the #1 cause of aging on the skin, especially premature aging. When you're seeing fine lines and wrinkles at a really young age, it is most likely due to the sun. So exactly what kind of damage does the sun do on your skin? And it really is 2 major things. #1, it breaks down collagen on the skin. Now, quick reminder, collagen is that protein structure that keeps your skin really smooth, firm, plump, youthful. It's what fights fine lines and wrinkles. Now, here's the sad news, or the bad news, if you will. Collagen, your body naturally does produce its own collagen, but it does start to decrease the amount of collagen that it creates as you get older, which is why as you get older, you start to see a decrease in the elasticity of your skin, an increase in fine lines and wrinkles, right? And a decrease in firmness of your skin as you get older. It's because your body stops producing as much collagen as it did when you were younger. When does this process start? Around the age of 25. Well, I think aging can be started at any age. We should really start to think about this a little bit more seriously, I think, around that age. The second kind of damage that it can do on the skin, which is often happening in tandem with the collagen breakdown, the second thing is discoloration or hyperpigmentation on the skin. This is when you start to see the really uneven complexion or splotchy complexion. Some people will see patches of kind of like brown or discoloration on their skin, usually around the cheek area. Some people call them age spots, but really it's just patches of sun damage on the skin. This is, you know, it's a pain in the butt to deal with because it takes a really long time for it to emerge on the skin, and it takes a really long time to address and treat it with products. So what can you do, right? I mean, obviously, wear sunscreen daily, right? Every single day, summer, winter, fall, spring. Definitely wear sunscreen. And if you haven't found that like one true sunscreen, that one perfect sunscreen that agrees with your skin, that has that beautiful texture that you're just joyful to wear every single day, not just tolerate, but like happy to wear every single day. Yeah, that's a quest. And not all of us have completed our quest yet, right? So I understand that. I do have quite a few different like sunscreen reviews that you guys can check out if you want to hear some recommendations from me. I have a playlist here on my channel called Sunscreens. It's really hard for me to just say like a handful of sunscreens that I think are going to work for a majority of people because it's just way more complicated than that. The second thing I want to add to this, besides just wearing sunscreen, which you should be doing, is thinking about protective gear. It's not as intense as it sounds, but you know, if you're going to be outside for a long period of time, you know, when the UV is really strong, like in the middle of the day or at the height of summer, wear a hat. Find some really cute hats that you can rely on that are just going to help shade your face a little bit better, kind of taking the intensity of the sun off of your face. And I truly believe sunglasses are essential, not only for your eye health, to protect your delicate eyes, but to also protect the delicate eye area, because that is one of the areas where fine lines and wrinkles show up first. Is because that skin is just a little bit thinner. It's a little bit more prone to that collagen breakdown. So rule number 3 is brighten up dull skin. When your skin is really uneven or if it's dull, it can really detract from your glow. And to me, glowy skin is healthy skin. Healthy skin is youthful and beautiful skin, no matter what your age. And dullness can really interfere with that glow. Now, the thing is, there are so many things that can make our skin uneven, that can make it dull. So I'm going to just try to go through some of the more common causes for dullness on the skin. Now, for some of us, unfortunately, we do have to deal with post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or dark marks left after acne. So what I'm going to recommend for you guys who do deal with this situation a lot is the Benton Snail Bee Ultimate Serum. It's got great anti-inflammation benefits for your active acne. It can help reduce redness and swelling on the skin, but there's also some really great fast-acting gentle brighteners in this serum that help deal with the hyperpigmentation. So some of us have some pimples in one area, some of us have some dark marks in another. This serum addresses both of those issues at the same time. Now let's just talk about some general ingredients that are great for helping to get your glow on and brighten up the skin. Now, some of the more famous ones, vitamin C and niacinamide. These 100% are very effective on the skin, but I want to talk about them a little bit later in the video. So just know that they are definitely recommended brightening ingredients, but I'm not going to go too deep into them right now. What I do want to talk about is chemical exfoliation, because some of us deal with issues on our skin where a little bit of exfoliation will really help us go a long way with our skincare goals. So let's talk about the two most famous ones, which are AHA and BHA. Now, AHA is going to be a great option for you to go to if you're really seeking that glow. If you have things like dry, flaky skin, if you get a lot of whiteheads on your skin, it is actually a really helpful ingredient for helping with hyperpigmentation and unevenness on the skin. Cosrx makes a really great one. It's their AHA 7 Whitehead Power Liquid. Now, BHA, on the other hand, goes a little bit deeper into the pore and helps exfoliate inside of that pore. So excellent for those of you with clogged pores, really bumpy skin, right? It's great for blackheads. It's great for pimples and acne. This is the one that you want to go for if you really suffer from those types of problems on your skin. Again, Cosrx makes some really great chemical exfoliation products. Blackhead Power Liquid. Now, maybe what I just said, like, yeah, you've got maybe some clogged pores, some pimples, maybe blackheads, but you also have the dry and flaky skin. You do need the brightness on the top of your skin like AHA can provide. Maybe you need the benefits of both. I would actually recommend then going for the by Wishtrend Acid Duo Hibiscus 63 Cream. So this actually uses new generation like AHA and BHA type ingredients. So you're going to get the benefits of both, exfoliating inside of the pore, exfoliating on the top of the skin in one product that's very gentle. Rule number 4 is stimulate collagen production on the skin. This is super important because remember, as I said, collagen really is the name of the game. That's that protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful. It's what fights fine lines and wrinkles. So let's just look for products that have the word collagen in the ingredients list, right? Wrong. Now, here's the thing about collagen as an ingredient. It's actually way too big of a molecule to penetrate deeply into the skin. And that's really what we need to do. I mean, really, that's the name of the game for all skincare ingredients, but especially for collagen, we got to get very deep within the dermis in order for it to do the work that it needs to do. And collagen as a topical skincare ingredient just cannot do that. There's actually a way better way to do this. Instead of just putting collagen on top of your skin, we're going to use ingredients that stimulate your body's own natural collagen production inside of your skin. This is excellent because, as we were talking about before, your body is starting to produce less collagen as you get older, but you can kind of trick your body into producing a little bit more. You can kind of offset some of those effects. So there are a lot of different ingredients that can stimulate collagen. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to cover all of them today, but I really want to talk about the 4 top ones. So the number 1 ingredient to stimulate collagen on your skin, the king or the queen, because it doesn't always have to be a guy, the queen of anti-aging or well-aging skincare is tretinoin. Yeah, it really is. This is a cell communicating ingredient, which basically means it communicates to your cells to do better. It gets in there and says, hey guys, you guys, you need to shape up. You need to do better. You need to get in line. That's basically what tretinoin does. So it definitely does stimulate collagen production on the skin, helping not only to improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles that already exist on the skin, but it can also help prevent further ones from occurring. A lot of people who are on tretinoin, myself included, will report to you, they'll self-report that their skin feels thicker and plumper just from the feel and the touch on the skin. It is an amazing ingredient. Not only does it have these great collagen producing benefits, but it can also help those of us who suffer from clogged pores and acne. Plus, I mean, jack of all trades, it can help brighten up your skin and it can help with sun damage. So really, I mean, all around excellent. This is really the only anti-aging ingredient that has been approved by the FDA, which means it's super well studied. It's really well understood. It has so many benefits for the skin. Sign me up. Okay, it's only available by prescription. Yeah, that's the only drawback. It is only available by prescription and it tends to be pretty intense. It can be a little harsh and aggressive on the skin. That's the other drawback. However, for those of us who don't have the budget or the healthcare insurance or what have you, we just don't have access to a dermatologist. It's not that easy for some of us, right? If you're in the United States, Curology does offer a prescription strength tretinoin. That's how I get my tretinoin. The number 2 ingredient for stimulating collagen on your skin is retinol, and it really is the over-the-counter version of tretinoin. So the way that retinol works is you apply it to your skin and it goes through a conversion process. It converts down to retinoic acid on the skin, which means it's going to deliver basically the same results as tretinoin, but because it goes through this conversion process, it's actually going to be a lot gentler on the skin. As some of you may know, tretinoin can really cause a lot of dryness and irritation on the skin. Retinol is a lot gentler than that. It can still cause those types of side effects, but less severe, right? And because of that conversion process as well, you're going to get similar benefits, but it's going to happen over a little bit of a longer period of time. As far as product recommendations, I'll admit I'm a little slim on the retinol recommendations. I personally really like Stratia Night Shift. This is a great retinol night cream, very gentle on the skin. I really like the formulation of this one. Now, when it comes to K-beauty recommendations, you know, there are a few K-beauty retinol products out there. I don't recommend any of the ones that I've personally tried. I don't think that they're excellent. I don't think that they're super duper good. You know, I don't think they're super bad either. But it is important to understand that retinol is not a thing in K-beauty at all. It's really not a popular ingredient. A lot of Korean women don't even want to mess around with retinol. There's a whole host of reasons why that is. It doesn't make retinol a bad ingredient. It's very, very much not emphasized in K-beauty. So the pickings are slim. So I really do recommend, if you're looking for a nice potent retinol product, look to Western skincare. The number 3 ingredient is one that we hear recommended a lot for anti-aging, right? It's vitamin C, or ascorbic acid. And you really want to look for products in the concentrations of between about 5% up to about 20%. Now, vitamin C 100% stimulates that collagen production on the skin, but it also has a couple of other excellent benefits because it really helps to brighten up your skin, get your glow on. And it's a very powerful antioxidant. So it brings a lot of protection to your skin. And because it's such a powerful antioxidant, it can really help boost your sunscreen protection. As far as recommendations, again, Stratia has their CC serum, which is a 15% vitamin C serum. Now, Wishtrend has 2 options for active vitamin C or ascorbic acid. Pure vitamin C 15% serum, but they also have a 21.5% serum to choose from. If you've never started off with vitamin C, I do recommend going for the lower percentages first, getting your skin accustomed to vitamin C, because while it's not as aggressive as tretinoin or retinol, it still can have a little bit of an irritating effect on virgin skin, if you will. So definitely start low and slow and work yourself up. Now, a lot of you have heard that vitamin C has another best friend, which is vitamin E. Vitamin E, another potent antioxidant. When in combination with vitamin C, they work better together. Some of you may be interested in that, and Cosrx recently came out with a new very interesting product. It's their Real Fit Vitamin E Serum. Guys, this is a little bit more like an oil. So this is something that you can add into your skincare routine when you use your vitamin C to really help boost the benefits and the results. And the fourth ingredient for stimulating collagen on the skin is niacinamide. Surprise, right? One of our favorite brightening ingredients. You can find niacinamide in a whole host of products, right? Niacinamide can stimulate your skin's collagen production, but here's the thing, it has to be between 4 and 5%. Those are really the effective percentages for niacinamide to get your collagen on. You know, really the benefit to choosing niacinamide as your collagen stimulating ingredient, and it can be combined with these other products, but maybe some of us just can't handle those products. It's a lot gentler, right? Tretinoin has side effects of really drying out the skin, causing irritation. Even vitamin C can cause irritation on the skin. Niacinamide, a lot less likely to do that. Everybody's skin is different, of course, but a lot less likely to do that. So finding a niacinamide serum between 4 and 5% is a really great, gentle way to do it. Stratia Rewind, this is a 5% niacinamide serum. The texture on this one is it's very close to like a hyaluronic acid type of serum. So I really do feel like this is going to work really well for most skin types. Purito, it's their Glacto Niacin 97 Power Essence. Texture on this one, it's a little bit odd. I'm gonna put that out there. It's almost got like a slight, very like light oil kind of feel to it. So it may not be the best choice for oily skin types. And my number 5 rule to well aging is live well. Be happy, have fun. Yeah, you know, I told you it was a holistic approach. It's not just about skincare knowledge or products or how much money you spend on your skin, right? It's not even just about vanity. It is about your life and your lifestyle. So here's just a couple of tips to kind of like, if you're like, okay, live well, what does that mean? Here's a couple of things that I would recommend. Number 1, mental health. I just want to say that, like, do not feel guilty for prioritizing your mental health. If it means that you have to ask for help, don't feel bad about it. If it means that you need to take time or space to work on yourself and your mental health, do not feel guilty. Do not feel selfish. Mental health does need to be of utmost importance. Number 2 thing that I would recommend is sleep. Sleep is so important, and it will 100% show on your face. Let's go back to the vanity reasons for a second. If you do not get the sleep that you need, it will show up on your face eventually. That's gonna, you know, if you may be seeking for your glow, if you're only getting 3 hours of sleep at night, it ain't ever gonna happen with your products. You gotta get sleep. You gotta allow your body to rest and reset. Third thing that I would recommend is, you know, diet and activity. And when I say activity, I don't mean necessarily exercise. I don't mean that you need some strict gym routine. You don't have to go into the gym 4 times a week and do a HIIT workout if that's not your thing. But getting a little bit more movement into your life. If that means just turning on music and dancing around until you're super sweaty and your heart is pounding out of your chest for 15 minutes, that's an amazing workout. That's an amazing activity. Get your body moving, right? Diet is going to be different for everyone. Just like I said, oil and water balance recipe will be unique. So will your nutritional recipe. But what I can say is, you know, trying to put less emphasis on the processed foods and the convenience foods and more emphasis on your fresh fruits, veggies, water. It's going to take you a long way, and it will show up on your skin. And finally, have fun. Find your bliss. It doesn't have to be some big thing. It can be as small as I said, turning on your favorite song and dancing around like nobody's watching, singing at the top of your lungs in the shower, you know, just doing something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel happy. Too many of us are so work focused. We're so serious all the time. There's a lot of things to be serious about in this world, but there's a lot of things to be fun and silly and just light about as well. And Those are the things that carry us super far. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 5 rules to well aging. They're really just guidelines or suggestions. Of course, some really great skincare information in there for you guys as well. And I'm curious to know, how do you age well or live well? Tell me all your favorite tips in the comment box below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, but you enjoyed this video, you want to see more from me, please consider hitting subscribe. I release 2 new skincare focused videos every single week. Turn on notifications because you don't want to miss out on any of the new uploads from me. And if you'd like to connect with me further, come join me on Instagram. I post there on my feed and in my stories about all my skincare adventures. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I can't wait to see you in the next video. And as always, I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.